Assalamu alaikum. Today we will read how we can pronounce the next three letters of the first chapter. Before that, I would like to say that the Peace Online Quran Institute is providing online Quran service. Okay, let's start. Okay, first chapter. First chapter is name is Mufradat. The first chapter name is Mufradat. As the Mufradat means individual letters. I already told you in my previous video. So let me explain it again. Mufradat means individual letters. Why these are individuals? Because we have to read individually each letter. Okay, like this is first letter is, we do have first letter is G. Okay, this is Ha and this is Ho. Okay, first of all we have to know how we can pronounce the letter. Look at me. First of all, I would like to say you should practice, because practice makes a man perfect. Okay, so the first letter is Jim. How we can pronounce the Jim? Let me give you an example. This is your tongue. Okay, let's suppose this is your tongue. Okay, and the middle part of your tongue, you have to touch your front palate like this. That is your middle part of your tongue, and now you have to touch with your front palate. So then we will create the Jim sound like this. Jim. Eventually you have to close your lips like this. Jim. And little bit stretch it, because actually Jim has two dots, but we will read next in the next videos. But let me tell you how we can pronounce it again. Look at me. It's G, like gem, like gem, or like that. If you don't understand how we can pronounce, you should you should take an example, like a gem is gem. Okay, so let's move on to the next letter. Next letter is Ha. Okay, it's a little bit difficult. Okay, so how we can pronounce the Ha? You have to exhale, inhale and exhale like this, and say Ha, Ha. Create Ha sound. Ha. Okay, so you have to read this word middle part of your throat. Ha, ha, and little bit stretch. Don't too much, just little bit stretch it. Ha, like this. Ha. Okay, so we have the next letter is Ho, and it's a first heavy sound. Now we have to know how we can pronounce the Ho. So it sounds come the upper part of your throat, the upper part of your throat, and like dry part of your throat, like upper, like this, from here, all the way back, and from here, like this. Ha, ha, like this. So you have to create a heavy sound full of mouth. Ha, ha. Okay, let me tell you the very interesting thing of ha. Ha is heavy, and heavy sound remains in the mouth when you reading heavy sound. So heavy sound remains in the mouth like this. Ha, ha. When you're reading this, sound will remains inside of your mouth like this. Ha, like this. Okay, so now we have to know the recognize the shapes, how we can recognize it. Like if you can see this letter, this one, so how you can recognize, yeah, this is gym, you know once you look at it and you recognize, oh yeah, this is gym. But how let me explain. So gym has one corner shape. Okay, gym has one corner shape. You can say tail, whatever you want, but you have to recognize the gym. Okay, and now gym has like a roundabout shape, like this roundabout shape. If you want to recognize the gym, so you should remember the shape of gym. Gym has little corner shape and one like a tail, little tail. Okay, and roundabout shape as well. One dot, middle, as you can see here, middle dot. So you will recognize, yeah, this is gym. One dot and one corner or tail at the top, and roundabout shape as well. Okay, the next is ha. So as you can see here, gym has one dot and ha is totally empty. Ha is totally empty. So how we can recognize ha? Like ha has one tail, or you can say the corner, and as well roundabout shape like this, and no dot is empty, which means it's ha. It's gonna be ha. So like gym has one dot, ha is empty, but and this these three letters as similar, as you can see here, like same shapes. Okay, same shapes, and we're gonna use the modifier a little bit, like like this, like this, like this, because gym has one dot and ha is empty, and ha also has one dot at the top. Okay, now we have to recognize the ha. How we can recognize the ha? Ha also has one little tail, or you can say the corner. Okay, and bottom of it in like roundabout. Okay, but there is no dot inside the ha. Ha has one dot at the top side, at the top of it, at the top of ha. You will recognize the shape of ha easily, because yeah, ha has one dot at the top. Okay, and gym has one dot at the middle side, and ha is empty, ha has no any dot. So it's easy, you can recognize, or you can remember it very easily. So eventually, I would like to say that the Peace Online Quran Institute is providing online Quran services for those who want to learn the basic chapters of Quran, basic to advanced, like tajweed, like each and everything, like basic concept of Islam. So if you are interested to read Quran, please contact us as quickly as you can. And my number is down below. My Skype link is down below somewhere. You can text me anytime, whenever you want. So we will be available for you 24/7. We will be very glad to assist you. uh, Thank you, jazakallah. So see you in the next video, inshallah.